Hey guys, this is Sam Benjamin. Uh, I'm creating this video response because Chloe, I understand how it feels to be left out. I mean, like, throughout middle school, I was always the kid. This computer's being obnoxious. Oh, um, this com I always was bullied for my autism and for sorry, this computer like it's like 5 seconds slow. But focusing on what's really important is I was bullied for my autism. I've had autism ever since I was like maybe what was it like 5? Oh yeah, ever since I was 2 years old. And I also have ADHD and anxiety, which basically means I do hyperventilate. You know, like when I get really scared, my the anxiety takes the better of me. Like I always get them when I was feeling threatened or scared, especially with my family. But I don't want to get into that. That's not what I created this video blog for. Um, I really applaud you, Chloe, because I mean, I can, I understand, I kind of understand how you feel about like people will only like you if you dress or look a certain way, and they won't like you for what you have inside. Like, I love my hair color, but the problem is though, is that I don't get that much attention with that. So I start like for the past 2 years, I've been dyeing my hair different colors. Like one time, it was the color of my it was this color, it was this shade of red. Another time it was black. Last summer it was platinum blonde, and then the year before that was pitch black, and then bluish black, and then light brown with highlights, and then golden highlights. So and then it was maroon. So it just I got the most compliments on my red hair, and I just loved it. But I felt like I only got attention because of it. As much as I love having my red hair, I felt like no one really cared about me because without it. I mean, like the minute didn't change my hair color, I went back to being just plain old Sam. I mean, I do have friends now, which is glad, but five like 5+ more years ago, I was bullied for my autism and how I didn't under I wasn't into sports and how I was always more chubbier than the other kids how I was into American Girl dolls and not video games or Pokemon or playing outside or playing with the other kids at recess. I was always drawing or just sitting on the bench just reading. I'm still not that much of an active person. Sorry to say it, but I'm not. And I love the fact that you've spoken about that, David. I mean, Chloe. You know what I meant. I mean, I personally I'm jealous of you because of your flawless skin. I mean, I love your skin. You with or without drag, you look flawless. I mean, seriously, I wish my skin was that pale and that smoothed out. And if it isn't, you're doing a really good job hiding it. And I just wish I was that thin. I mean, I used to be that skinny. Well, maybe not that bony, but I was slim. But then around third grade, with my autism, I had to take medication. Otherwise, I'd be a crazy hypermaniac doing this all the time and going, oh. But I have to take medication, which is a good thing and a bad thing. The one I've always taken is Abilify. Now, Abilify has a good side and a bad side. The good side is it makes me not be depressed and not make me so down and sad and helps me concentrate. But the one bad side is it makes me gain weight really, really quickly. And I started getting weight like near the end of at the beginning of third grade. So and the skinniest I've been since third grade was maybe like a size 36. I know that sounds really bad, but it's true. I mean, like my parents are not that active. My brother was like the only my sister got lucky and she was pretty slim. I mean she's like growing up like she was always the skinniest out of all of us. I mean like she was like she was slim, and a lot of and while me and my brother and my mom and dad were always, a bit overweight. My brother got skinny, but that was through, exercise, which I'm not into. So, yeah. And I mean, the words can't express to how much I really appreciate you. I mean, you're so awesome, and I do find you attractive, even without your makeup and wig, which by the way are totally awesome. But I wish I like you a lot, and just like you, I am also gay. I found out just like a few. I knew that I was not fully into girls like from an early age. I mean, around like high school, I found out that I always like whenever on the bus, because the rule was like a two or three people to a seat, and whenever I got off the next seat, I was like, and we were, it was not intentional. I mean, like on the bus, it's always crowded. Like unless you're like really skinny, you're always even kind of smushed together. And so whenever a guy sits next to me that time, like I didn't realize it then, but because I was still, I was a bit more shy, not as self-aware as I am now. But back then, I've been like, not bad. I know it's, and I I'm not as crazy about girls as I am about guys. I mean, like you, David, I can be a bit of a I do have some picture I do have a lot of pictures of the guys I like. Not at school, of course not, but celebrities and whatnot. And I think you're awesome. That's basically what I have to say. And I wish I was as confident as you are. Because I'm always, conscious of my weight. Like I try, whenever I'm walking, always I try like suck it in as much as possible, or wear clothes like unless it's it's summertime and I can't wear. I always try to wear like darker clothing, like dark reds or purples, blacks, dark greens. That way I look slimmer. With the exception of today, 'cause I'm really hot from walking up to Kroger and doing cans. And I just really wish I was as confident as you are. I mean, well, I'm very. I mean, I can be really happy and hyper. That's only because it's only when That's only when I have soda or something that makes me all hyper and sugar, sugar dose or whatever. But I'm never truly happy anymore. I mean, like, yeah, maybe every now and then, but just never been a really happy person. I mean, like, I think what really caused that was my best friend Stefan Dornbos, who, like me, has a mild version of autism called Asperger's. When he moved to Seattle, and we still communicate with contact through telephone, but it's not the same. I mean, to me, the greatest gift of all is being able to see a person that I really care about and love about, in front of me, like that physical contact and seeing them visibly. And a phone doesn't provide that; it only provides the audio. So to me, it's not the same. And I miss him dearly. I mean, like he understood where I came from. I mean, he was not into fashion or as I am, but we still found common ground because he had to invent certain things. And I was like, and he was really patient with me talking about American Girl dolls all the time, and he was so patient and kind and loving, and he didn't care. But he did do really silly things, even sillier than what I do. So I was always like, Stefan, can you calm it down a bit? Because I do not want to get, I don't want to be me, I don't want to be made fun of more than I am now. But still, he was awesome, and I miss him. Stefan Norbos, if you do watch this, I miss you. I wish one day we'll be able to see each other again. Okay, so please don't forget about me. And I really applaud you, David. And I hope one day we can meet someday. 'Cause I think you're awesome. I love your top model recaps, man. I try to watch every single one of them. And maybe one day, if fate allows us, we can meet you and talk about fashion or America's Next Top Model or even other stuff. So I think you're awesome. I think you're the bee's knees. I wish I could pull off drag. I wish I could pull off pink hair or red hair. Well, I mean red long hair. I mean like my round face does not allow me to have long hair. I mean like the longest my hair has ever been is like maybe like around here. I think right around here. So I mean, and plus my school is not very open-minded about, like your school is not very open-minded about, lesbian, gay, transgenders, bisexuals. I mean, we only have one GSA club, and like there are like about 10 people there. And I got made fun of for doing the Day of Silence Day, which is the day on, it's kind of like a Memorial Day for all the members of the LGBT that can't openly express about their individuality because of peer pressure and bullying and threatening. And I was always made fun of, like, are you gay? Are you a F word? And then they throw that word along with the Q word, which is not really a swear word. It's queer, which I hate that word now because I found out what it really meant. And they always throw out those words at me when I would do that. So, and when I first started, I was like one of the only two guys that did it. So that made it even more horrible. So, but anyway, main point is, David, I like David / Chloe. You're awesome. I want to meet you one day. I think you're fantastic. I'm jealous of your pale skin. I wish my skin was that pale. I think you're awesome, and I love you. So, I'll see ya.